Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself! You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Commander, I knew a mission of this nature was coming from the moment the rifts first appeared. It was, in fact, the very reason for our current arrangement. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt holds a certain enticement for one such as yourself. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No intergalactic heists, no fleeing jurisdictions, and no possibility of redemption when all the colonies are dead. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent. But please, manage your affairs. Agent DeVries will be I know you have little interest in the laws.
Command, Agent Pascal, 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. Ha! You put one over on the new guy. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real Listen to me, Ram. Look, Commander, because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, Pascal likes to... Sandoval says he's got a... And Jepson, well, you know him. He don't talk much. So, what do you think? Not looking to be contrary or nothing, Commander, but that runs counter to everything we're taught at the Academy. I'll give it some thought. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. She's like you. Top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll... No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick. Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space.
Your cabin door.
I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you will need...
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled, however, as unbelievable as it may sound.
Once you make your way to my location in the skip lab, then you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole... well, it's a lie. The seals are just... examining an unsealed one will be invaluable, but you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. The timing for our mission is exceptional. They decommissioned several landing pads, including... you'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they... I've managed to leave caches of tools, and this may sound simple, but...
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard?
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Hear you loud and clear, Commander. Will do.
You'd better. You've no idea what I've sacrificed and what I'm prepared to sacrifice still. I've spent the better part of... I don't need a team led by some convict fouling it up. For now, unlike you or your team, I am a professional. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon.
Augustine! I mean...
Who? Niles?
I'm an agent. First assignment. Can't wait to see you once...
Same to you, Ibarra.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Which is each and every one of you.
Yes. Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
In the machine that keeps us productive, I may be your sovereign.
Don't worry about us, Commander.
We're burning daylight here, Commander. Shouldn't you be upstairs seeing to rerouting the power?
Agent DeVries's orders still stand.
That smell. Did a Sprat get flash fried in here?
Unauthorized activity detected.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two, dead. Expiring without permission.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for... Screen's broken.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure. Oh, I came prepared, Commander. Here's everything you'll need.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other. Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Ibarra and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I'm taking your words to heart, Commander. Not aiming to play hero. Just here to get the job done.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best...
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow in the building. Being unceremoniously shot? Suppose I could hear you out?
Shot's certainly part of it.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship. Let's go.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
Subject to ensure that I'm a good neighbor. I do all I can. That is my grade. Seen Maori since their return? The state they're in. It's sad.
Yes, it is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Praise be to the Protectorate.
extraction devices in a floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position.
Gotta turn them in. You know how they started ripping me, saying I probably was working in wastewater processing when I couldn't tell them anything about this assignment?
Good. Those mechs should give you no more problems. Rendezvous with your crewmates outside and meet me at the skip labs as soon as possible. We're en route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like. Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Which our system is built.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Abara. Please stay clear. An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal alert, this unit has lost contact with Agent Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Abara's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area. Acknowledged. Adding, staunch the this unit will relocate all other agents are advised per Earth Directorate guidelines.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do about it. It doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Wardens armed. Hold positions. Detain any subject failing to comply. Stand by for further instruction.
Hey, you there! What are you doing here? Something off. The automechs all returned to their charging stations and deactivated. Without you first identifying your violations of procedure cannot be excused. You need to turn yourself into the Arbiters post-haste, as is your duty. What? You would do... Guards!
Medics rusted in!
Replenishing my firearm.
You shan't prevail, thief!
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we...
The turret is non-functioning. Unctuous ne'er-do-well! That cover spot looks much better. Perfection is perfect. Through his beneficent guidance. Breaking for cover. Prudence dictates. Eye your neighbors carefully. Disruptive influences. Invader neutralized.
What in the void?
Don't let that thing...
Parasites identified. Advance!
Take them into cover.
Closing in.
There's the Sovereign.
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station. Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
This is not a drill. Or it is, and we're being tested. It is not our place to question. Never more contempt. Never more contempt. What?
Perfect society demands perfect.
Aborting search.
Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Appreciate if you cleared out. It's over.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup.
Deserves a
We
look.
must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us can do it alone. Remember, we're all in this together.
Quick once over, Sovereign provides. The system.
Pride is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. The eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon Point Station to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to protect it. But none of us can do it alone. Remember, we're all together. The skip drive paradigm is ironclad.
I never questioned, never doubted. The seal never lied.
State your business.
Better take a gander.
Let the paradigm worry about tomorrow.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I should have known an ex-convict would have a knack for self-preservation. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply, simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die, and you along with it. I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as you. Don't you think I would have? Sparing not, I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific. Are you finished with your pithy Farewell, Commander.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that...
Explosive cell death may result...
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens.
Welcome back to consciousness. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure, and your unapproved 3,468 days due to the perilous nature of their job. Earth revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm. Acknowledged. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any... Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Anti's Choice claims they are, unfortunately, their invasion... The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will correct. At some point in the... Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries's latest action. It has been confirmed that Agent DeVries was responsible for downing. The satellite had been gathering information since before. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member...
years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrifice. Oh, glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve. So then.
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. Should have expected you to understand the benefits of force reform. She's gone to ground now. But she did follow protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. Thank you, Commander. Just to be clear, I'm not... We might ought to explore that. Wasn't nowhere clear as you...
records after discover. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently in tampering may result in theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first, this unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within Valerie units are not offered. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to... Please do not attempt physical intimacy with your Valerie unit. This unit is programmed for all manner of self-defense. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the... Please be on the...
Congratulations
on your acquisition
of the dematerializer.
Risk of sounding glib? That ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies. Emergency protocols ready.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Welcome to Furi. I'd usually... Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and... Well, then, try to identify who I'm looking at, presently. Wouldn't be alone, and end of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions. As I've never heard of her, can't see... On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them? Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. Well, them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on the...
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my...
Choice when you can choose Auntie's Choice. Remember, Auntie knows best.
guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well,
Boy,
guess
take
we ought
this
to go
terminal
clean
and
ourselves
trash
with
it.
that minister.
If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled. You must be thinking of some other brand of coffin nails. Andy's Coronas are made with only the best carcinogenic substitutes. It's also the only smoke worth a good damn on this moon. Here, try a pack. On me. How do you unwind on your breaks, then? You can do both those and enjoy a little dopaminergic tickle. Just saying. No, it's just like they say, though. A great sale profits everyone. What's good business for aunties is good for us all. I'm a technician. The drones are ready to launch. Well, then, drones are only as dangerous. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks and troops, but been key mashing all these protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Have another smoke? And I will, approximately 15 minutes from now. Guessing that means you're... Not that I need the help of some... Bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this... What? If I can get these drones launched, you're welcome.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day. That's the third drone in as many days. Where are the void damn things coming from? Not one of ours. Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer Carr dispatched another patrol, as I requested. But no. Drones, discipline, and our trouble is, it's only a matter of time before these protectorate... If you're keen on lending a hand, Carr doesn't trust me with that kind of work anymore. Not after my last performance review. So I guess we're trusting in degenerate bounty hunters now. That would be an understatement. I was due a promotion 3 cycles ago. Yet, here I am. Same rank and post. Constant. Sometimes they send 2 or but I'm our... Really wish I could give those... Go out there and...
Might I have a word, Commander? I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so got an old friend here on the island. Tracked in the Westport a short time ago, but never got... No, I mean, at least not since that time I tried mixing my own detergent. I had some... That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe. Likely not. We didn't exactly leave off in a good way. Don't much help to stay mired in it, neither. I think this will help me move forward. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the Protectorate weird hurt. But I still had my cover to think of, too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission. I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters, often than not, our help, only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Wouldn't have expected you to see it that way, given all your talk of trusting no one and looking out for myself. Anyway, things weren't good. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for much appreciated, Command. Westport's on the east side of the island.
I must say, I have many reservations about this. The Protectorate has always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
No, Jackson, don't!
Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly.
Oh! Jackson! Jackson! Oh, law.
Sir.
What? No. That ain't...
Emotion.
No. Now... Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall? No, wait! Please! You can't just leave... Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the Protectorate. They're experimental. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra...
I mean, it kind of looks like grounded in like the coloration, the contrast, but it's not anything like the playstyle. Although you're not seeing much gameplay right now, because, you know.
Please seek treatment for bodily trauma.
No, a lot of people say the gameplay sucks, but I don't think it's that bad.
They're found in bandages and burn cases.
That's it?
Gonna make food?
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Wonder.
Oh. I was supposed to grab something, wasn't I? Damn it. I forgot where I'm supposed to grab it. Oh wait.
Oh, thank the law.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me
So, the platform still works? For that, you deserve a little extra on top of your urgently improvised extortive rate. Thank you.
Commander's...
Where's the guy? There he is. Hey, buddy. Thanks. Is that a bullet? What's that? Actually, I do want to find something. Oh, it's a hack thing. Okay.
Never catch a break. Finally found a way to get ahead. This happens.
Scream for it.
Swear, look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the wait, what? Jackson and this is just the thing to put me on the map. Fast track promotion to lower middle manage. Why, that's terrible. What? Jackson, you idiot! Duh! It's a good thing he's... Oh, don't worry, you'll get your bits. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced if I only had something, anything else to provide management Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. In the unlikely of...
Yippee.
Whoa! Huh. Guns after...
Yeah, it's real. Anyway, thanks for your help, friend. We were nigh at our wits' end trying to get into that. And humble, too.
And she'll give you...
How am I gonna pay off my bar?
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Takes all sorts.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced. It seems a colony, so I was able to easily I have hacked into their Well, I have little doubt. I thought my duties I'd even created a all that was left was well, I don't understand, and I am the only I did it. With the complete gullibility of I can only keep telling myself.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold her. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientician. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, any job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than ever. It's embarrassing now. I figured my own career could be, and then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the...
Just terrible. Heavens. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet between... As a first time for everything. Oh, wait. You make it a habit of sneaking up on people so as they want to shoot you? Whatever butters your bread... Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Look, I know how it sounds. It all started the other night. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him. Seems a mite unlikely, don't you think? Oh, it's definitely an extra-normal entity of some kind. I've knocked on doors, but then a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome. That sort of name-calling is unwelcome and uncalled for. If you don't want to help, then be on your way. No one nailing your feet to the ground. I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene.
Sweet, nothing in here is counted as stolen.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. I forget. You invaders are not raised on the same diet of knowledge as we in the Protectorate. How small your Perhaps you should have brought that friend. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine. You must have a weak mind to have fallen prey to such dubious marketing. I bet you don't even know half of what's in what you consume. The horror of it. Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. Do not speak of biology to me, interloper. We are not the same. I am built in accordance with the If you are conniving for some
Thought I saw... Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? You've got me there.
The more I listen to you...
Not very cool.
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet. I would sever my own hands at the a generous offer. But we prefer to duck their sweat.
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish. Can't fault your thinking there.
Being this close to... Anyway, need something, Commander?
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Didn't work at least 3 lackeys, or a full half dozen automechs, all for a reason. This paradigm of yours, sovereign or whatever.
Well, what I meant to say is that we now have... Of course. Anyway, let's try this again. Glad?